Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. We got 9 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. If you guys like betting on it, MLB player props, you already know, go ahead and sign up with Parlay Play in the description below. And if you guys want to become a YouTube member, you can sign up in the link below as well. Support the channel, only $1.99 a month, and love to have you guys members of the channel. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. A lighter slate today, only 9 matchups, starting with the Oakland Athletics versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -160. Oakland +135 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for Oakland is Paul Blackburn with an ERA of 2.31. His last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Red Sox is Rich Hill with an ERA of 4.38. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Yeah, Oakland losing to Boston yesterday 10-1, and then 6-1 the game before. They're 1-9 in their last 10. Boston on a 3-game winning streak, 8-2 in their last 10, playing very well. Oakland on a 6-game losing streak against Boston. Yeah, I don't really want any part of this Oakland team. They've just been getting murdered these last 2 games against Boston. I'm going to take the Red Sox at home. Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Chicago Cubs. Padres opening up as road favorites at -200. Chicago +170 with the over-under at 10.5. Pitching for the Padres is Joe Musgrove with an ERA of 1.50. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. He's only allowed 1 run in his last 3 starts on the mound, so he's been very solid. Pitching for the Cubs is Matt Swarmer with an ERA of 4.24. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Padres winning the last 3 matchups against the Cubs, winning yesterday 19-5 and then 12-5. They've just been beating up on the Cubs. Cubs on a 9-game losing streak. Padres 6-0 on the road right now. Yeah, love Musgrove on the mound. They've just been destroying the Cubs here, and yeah, Cubs looking very bad. I'm gonna take the Padres on the road. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as a home favorite at -250. Baltimore +210 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for Baltimore is Tyler Wells with an ERA of 3.86. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 2.67. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 4 strikeouts. Toronto winning yesterday's matchup 7-6. Been some close games these last 2 games. Baltimore, we know they're 1-6 on the road against Toronto, where they've struggled. Love Gausman on the mound here. I think they get a nice win at home. Rolling with the Blue Jays at home. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Guardians versus the Colorado Rockies. Cleveland opening up as road favorites at -135. Colorado +115 with the over-under at 11.5. Pitching for the Guardians is Tristan McKenzie with an ERA of 3.09. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rockies is Chad Kuhl with an ERA of 3.70. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Cleveland beating Colorado 7-5 and then 4-3 in the last 2 meetings. They're 8-2 in their last 10, playing good baseball here. 7-3 straight up against Colorado. Colorado 0-6 at home, where they've struggled a bit. I'm going to lean with the Guardians. They've looked good in this series so far. I'm going to take Cleveland on the road. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Washington Nationals. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -215. The Nationals +175 with the over-under at 9.5. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA of 2.84. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 6.65. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Phillies coming off a Marlins win. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Washington on a 4-game losing streak. The Phillies are 8-0 against Washington, so they've been dominant against the Nationals. Yeah, don't love Corbin on the mound. He's given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Zach Wheeler's been solid. I'm going to take the Phillies on the road. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at minus 275. The Rays plus 210 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Rays is Jalen Beeks with an ERA of 1.38. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the Yankees is Luis Severino with an ERA of 2.80. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 10 strikeouts. Tampa Bay losing to the Yankees 4-3 yesterday. Yankees 9-1 in their last 10. They're just playing great baseball. 10-0 at home. I mean, yeah, they're just getting it done in every aspect right now. I'm gonna take the Yankees at home here. I know yesterday was close, but they've just been the better team. Been playing well. Big plus money for Tampa Bay if you want to roll with the Rays. I don't blame you at all. But Yankees, man, they've just been too good, especially at home as well. I'm going to take the Yankees at home. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at minus 140. Milwaukee plus 120 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Brewers is Aaron Ashby with an ERA of 3.91. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 4.50. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Milwaukee beating the Mets yesterday 10-2. Milwaukee 5-1 against the Mets. The overs hit in 5 out of their last 7 games. Megill's given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Both pitchers have been giving up runs. I'm going to take another shot with Brewers plus 1.5 on the road. Mets kind of let you down yesterday. And, yeah, it's been kind of a flip-flop series. Been kind of hard to pick. So I'm going to take Brewers plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Detroit Tigers. Rangers opening up as road favorites at minus 140. The Tigers plus 120 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Rangers is Martin Perez with an ERA of 2.18. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Tigers is Bo Brisky with an ERA of 4.34. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Rangers coming off a 2-game losing streak against Houston. Detroit coming off a 4-game losing streak. So both teams coming off losing streaks right now. Detroit is 4-1 at home against Texas. I'd say a pretty even pitching matchup. 2 teams coming off losing streaks. I'm going to take the Tigers plus 1.5 at home. And then the last matchup, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Seattle Mariners. Angels opening up as road favorites at minus 120. The Mariners plus 100 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Angels is Shohei Ohtani with an ERA of 3.64. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mariners is George Kirby with an ERA of 3.65. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Angels on a 3-game losing streak. They're 2-8 in their last 10. Seattle coming off a Minnesota loss. Angels 0-10 on the road where they've been absolutely horrible. I'm just not in a position to trust the Angels as a favorite. Probably for a while. they've just been very untrustworthy. Seattle's been pretty decent here. I'm going to take Seattle plus 1.5 at home. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.